How do you increase the velocity of your Scrum team? This question can be asked in any interview session. This question can also be asked as, how have you improved your team performance in the So this is the question we are going to answer today. If you like this type of content, leave me a like and subscribe to the channel. With that said, let's get right into it. How do you increase the velocity of your team? Or how have you improved the velocity of your team in the past? And what are your achievements that you have had in the past in your history? Let's answer this question right now. I'm coming live to you from my gym and I'm going to answer this question for you today. How do you increase the velocity of your team? To increase the velocity of your team, you follow two simple steps. Number one is you remove the vagueness from the user stories. You remove the vagueness from the work that the team is about to do. How do you remove the vagueness from the work that team is about to do? It is by having a proper acceptance criteria and having a proper definition of done with the type of work that the team is about to do. When you have that, there is no vagueness. The team knows what they have to work on. There is no going back and forth. That's how you increase the velocity of your team. That's number one way you increase the velocity of your team. Number two way, how do you increase the velocity of your team is by being on top of impediments. Whenever an impediment shows up in your sprint, you have to be on top of it. As a Scrum Master, you have to be aware what impediment is popping up in your sprint so that you can get it resolved. The other way I use is that after every daily stand-up, I do a risk raid log. I bring the raid log up in front of the team and I show them what risks the team is facing, whether it is environment related, infrastructure related, resources related, whatever risks we are facing for that day. I bring it up and I show them what risks we are facing. That also keeps them in the mindset, keeps me in the mindset as a Scrum Master, what risks we have and what we have to resolve. That is also one way you increase the velocity of the team. The other way you increase the velocity of your team is by automating. If you are doing manual testing in your team right now, automate whatever testing framework you have to implement and automate whatever you can. Even Jira has some really important automation tool. Using Jira, automation tools can help you with saving time and thus improving the velocity of your team. There are alternate ways to improve the velocity of your team by improving your estimation techniques. So whenever you're, let's say if you're giving a story 3 story points, this time you can give it 5 story points. Maybe do the estimation a little bit better. Maybe break your stories down a little bit better. Maybe make them match the invest criteria a little bit better. That's how you improve the velocity of your team. So how do you improve the velocity of your team? By removing vagueness from your user stories so that the team knows exactly what they're working on and they don't go back and forth. Or by automating whatever you can in the testing part of things so that the team saves time without doing manual testing. The other way is by being on top of impediments as soon as they pop up, and also by being on top of risks. When you bring them up every day, the team remembers what risks they're facing and they have a higher probability of resolving those risks. That's how you solve the velocity problem with your team. If you like this type of content, leave me a like and subscribe. If you want to become a Scrum Master and you're looking for a job, click on the link down below. I'm the only person that can help you out. Thank you so much for watching and see you in the next one.